A long-standing rivalry in Northwest Indiana is the Battle of the Bridge, and that is Munster and Highland, and they meet tonight on the hardwood. But some may be pressed to determine if it is indeed a rivalry. Is it a rivalry between the hammer and the nail? That's a good question, isn't it? Matt Maloney, Sam Michael with you here courtside at Munster High School as Mike Hackett and the Mustangs try to extend this, Matt, I don't know if you knew this, to 33 consecutive victories over the Highland Trojans. The last time the visiting Trojans defeated Mike Hackett and Munster, Coach Hackett was in year number 2. It was December 28th, 2001 in double overtime. Doug McAllister was the coach. The current Highland head man, J.D. Fabian, 8th grade.
Wow. Yeah, good to be with you, Sam, and the Highland guy and the Munster guy tonight. And this is Highland's best chance in quite a while, I think, to come in here and take care of business.
Yeah, it'll be a tough challenge for the Trojans, who sit at 7-7. We're going to talk more about these two teams when we come back, I should say. There are probably two fewer guys outside of the coaching staffs or maybe the parents of some of these teams who might know more about what is going on with these two teams when we come back. I want to hear exactly how you look at Munster, Mr. Maloney, and see 3-7 next to the record. That is not something that has happened too often. We'll talk about that and get you set for tip-off after this. This weekend, make Doc's Barbecue your home for wall-to-wall football action. Kick things off with Friday Night Lights on JEG TV. Roll into a full slate of college football Saturday, and wrap it up with every big play from NFL Sunday, all on the big screen at Doc's. Pair the games with Southern-style hickory smoked barbecue in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Stop by Doc's Smokehouse in Dyer, where football and flavor go hand-in-hand all weekend long.
Have you ever considered becoming an iron worker? Local 395 is now accepting applications for their apprenticeship program. Go to ironworkers395.com. Look under the training section, click on apprenticeship, and scroll down to the application. You must be 18 years old, have a high school diploma or GED, and you must be physically able to perform the work of the trade. Find out more by calling the apprenticeship school in Lake Station at 219-962-7675 or visit ironworkers395.com.
Do you like to work with your hands, creating something from nothing? Then think about Laborers Local 41. You'll get 432 hours of apprenticeship training, all while earning a wage with benefits and incurring no student debt. You'll travel to different job sites, learn tons of skills, and in a lot of cases, be the first one on and the last one off a job site. It all starts at laborers41.com.
Embrace every opportunity. At Indiana University Northwest, you'll research alongside experts, develop career-ready skills, and accomplish your lifelong dreams. Whatever your goal may be, achieve it here close to home at IU Northwest, right here in the region. Join us for a life-changing learning experience at the best-priced university in Northwest Indiana. It all begins at northwest.iu.edu. Bring on tomorrow at Indiana University Northwest.
Mustangs and the Trojans getting ready for tip-off. We're a couple of moments away. We'll set the starters for you after our next break, because that'll be right before tip-off. But, Matt Maloney, I said it before the break. Munster 3-7 right now. This is uncharted territory for Coach Hackett, who for a long time, and he still is near the top of that winning percentage number, but he's one of the all-time winningest coaches in terms of, again, that percentage of winning games in the state of Indiana. And they've played some decent teams early, but this is not common for them.
You know, and it's weird. They've got some pieces. They've got Josh Malloy. They've got, Jermato. They got a stud freshman point guard who's really looking like he's going to be a stalwart here for a few years. But they've lost some pieces to the Catholic League in Chicago. Some studs they thought they had coming in that they built up through the 4th grade AAU program all the way through 8th grade, and then all of a sudden they're going to St. Rita and Mount Carmel, and stuff like that has hurt the program a little bit. They're in search of a big man. I think they're in search of a physical identity. But I can see some hope on the horizon. It's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a uphill battle. But this team, I think, has a chance to get better as the season goes on. It's not going to be one of those typical Munster 18-3 going into the sectional. but I think they'll get better as the season goes on.
And where the NCC is right now, the Mustangs still have a very legitimate chance, and may even be, I think Josh Molloy may be the best player when he's healthy in this league. And when you have that, you've still got a chance to win the conference again. They haven't lost a conference game in nearly a decade. It's been 8 full seasons since that happened. So this is a team that's used to winning that, and we'll see if they can. It'll probably, them and Andrean could be the battle. I guess we'll find out.
Well, we'll find out tonight. Tonight's the first hurdle.
Yeah, no doubt. We'll see if they can get past the Trojans. On the Highland side, this is a team that lost their 2 leading scorers from last year, Justin Pack, and also one of the players on the inside. Name escapes me, excuse me, but they lost about 40 points returning from last year, and so this is a team that's going to be hard-pressed, you would think, to win a bunch of games, but here they are at 7-7. They've won pretty much the games you would think they've won. Had a nice win against Lowell their last time out, playing the Saturday night, same time the Bears were playing, so had to grind it out and then get back. And they didn't miss any of the bad stuff. If you're a Bears fan, at least they got back for the second half. But they're coming off that W, so we'll see if they can carry some momentum into a game that they have not won in a long time, as we said, 2001, right before the new year of 2002. It's Highland and Munster. Starters in the tip-off after this.
Plumbers Local 210 is now accepting applications for its 2026 paid apprenticeship program beginning January 6th. This program offers paid hands-on training and classroom instruction to help you build a long-term career in the plumbing trade. Applications must be dropped off in person during these times, January 6th through 9th from 9 a.m. till noon, January 13th through 16th from 1 till 4 p.m., and January 20th through 23rd from 4 to 7 p.m. Applications are in person only. Visit plumbers210.com for details.
Powers Health is committed to advancing medical care and technology in our area. Cancer research and clinical trials so you can explore new horizons. Heart care expertise with a collaborative team of specialists so you can create more memories together. Northwest Indiana's only certified comprehensive stroke center so you can cover new ground. When it comes to advanced care, look no further. Everything we do, everything we believe, powers health.
Want to save more on your grocery shopping? Join the Strack & Van Til Rewards program. Earn points on every purchase and watch the savings add up. Get personalized offers based on items you buy most. Clip digital coupons for discounted or free products. Enter sweepstakes and more. Not a member? Sign up now. Membership is free. Scan the code on in-store signage. Download the Strack & Van Til app or visit strackandvantil.com. Life made simple. Savings made easy. It's a Strack & Van Til thing.
Tech Credit Union supports the essential role of union labor in building strong communities. That's why we offer hassle-free banking, financial empowerment, and a commitment to your success. Save for the future, handle life's challenges, and trust a partner that stands by hardworking union members. Tech Credit Union, the better option for you and your money. Visit techcu.org or call 800-276-8324. Tech Credit Union, supporting union families every step of the way.
Games in Indiana take teamwork. Players bring the hustle, and NIPSCO brings the power. From the scoreboard glowing to watching the game at home on TV, you can count on NIPSCO to deliver safe, reliable energy to make it happen. NIPSCO, powering every win on and off the courts. Business wants to reach real customers in real communities. The Heartland Sports Network is where you need to be. With thousands tuning in every week across Indiana and beyond, your message plays alongside the games people care about most. Connect with families, alumni, parents, and the next generation of local leaders. Digital ads, in-game features, branding opportunities. We'll build a package that fits your goals. Advertise with the Heartland Sports Network. Visit heartlandsportsnet.com or contact us today. We welcome you back here to Munster High School alongside Matt Maloney, Sam Michael here at the Munster Fieldhouse as Munster putting on the line their 32-game winning streak over the Trojans here tonight. For the visiting Trojans, their lineup under fifth-year head coach J.D. Fabian. His Trojans 7-7 this year, 1-0 in the league after a win against Lowell we mentioned before the break. His starters are a 5'8 sophomore wearing number 2 Brady Boyd, averaging 5.5 points per game. Justin Slavin is the guy that stirs the drink. He's a 6-foot junior, wears number 3, averaging 18 points per game. The point guard is a 5'9" sophomore, wears number 10, Cameron Katz. He also chips in 11 per game. Jake Slavin, the twin brother of Justin, wears number 12. He's a 5'9" junior, averaging 7.6 points per game. And the tallest rostered player at 6'2", a junior, number 13, Jacob Burleson, averages 5.6 and 3.8 rebounds for the visiting Trojans. Again, under fifth-year headman J.D. Fabian. Mike Hackett, a mainstay here in year number 26. He's won 474 games. At some point relatively soon, he will, I'm sure, eclipse that 500 mark. For him, the most important player, only played 8 of their 10. He's missed a couple due to some lower body injuries. Is number 2, Josh Malloy. He's a senior, 6'2", averaging 16.5 points per game. Victor Garamato, also a senior, 5'11". He has struggled to score the ball this year. They're asking a bit more from him, and we'll see if they can get that. Troy Jarrett is a junior. Played a lot last year as a sophomore as well. 6'4" junior, wears number 10, averaging 11.5 points per game. Caleb Bird is a freshman at 5'8". He will run the point, averaging 8 points per game. And Grant Richter, 6'8", freshman as well, getting the start here today, his 5th start, wears number 35 for Mike Hackett's team. It is Mike Mendoza, Kevin Mikesell, and Sean Treese, the officials here tonight for this one as we get set. And Matt, both of you and I have been a part of a lot of these matchups, at least sitting in the stands or in other parts, and whether your son was playing or I was a student, whatever it might have been.
Interesting.
This one doesn't have the fanfare, I don't know.
No, it feels a little like everybody forgot about it. But on paper, this is a game that, Munster doesn't have to match up against the big man in the middle. That's been their biggest bugaboo, so we'll see how they handle it.
Well, the Mustangs won it too well, as the lineups were brought to you by CCSJ. Our opening tip-off is brought to you by the Central Midwest Carpenters. So it will be Highland basketball, and then Munster will have the possession arrow next time we have one. Katz wide open from the corner at a really good look. Came all the way out here to Slavin, who lost it going up, and Jarrett takes it away. We've seen Mike Hackett the last couple years. This is a team that's played a lot more zone than they have man-to-man defense.
He's gotten away from the man-to-man. He doesn't feel like he's had the horses. Richter, the 6'8" freshman, out on the wing.
And 2 matchups to watch, and that'll be one Jarrett against Burleson, but the one I'll keep an eye on is number 2 versus number 2, and that is Malloy, with Brady Boyd guarding him, and Malloy has some size. Extra pass to the corner. Jake Slavin steps in, open, and hits it.
Defensive breakdown, nice step in by Highland.
Highland's had 2 wide open shots on these first 2 possessions. Malloy trying to get going early. That's a deep one, and Justin Slavin the rebound.
He gets a little leeway because he can knock those down. So, and if he gets on a roll, look out.
Mustangs also, like Highland, both 1-0 in the conference and 1-0 on the road. Quick 3-on-2 developing. Garamato got into a tough spot, missed at the rim, and it's tipped out here to Richter. Puts it on the floor and finishes in the lane.
Nice touch by the big freshman. Garamato got bailed out there. He had numbers 3-on-2 and decided to keep it himself.
Katz having some problems here. She already turned it over once working against the freshman Bird. Out here for Justin Slavin. That 3 all over the rim. Good pass by Jake to Burleson for the finish.
As you pointed out, Highland's getting the open looks. Munster's just not closing out on defense.
Here's Jarrett, able to hold the pivot, but he lost the ball. Up for Justin. It is Bird back, and Slavin lays it in.
Bird, smooth-looking ball player with the pink shoes. Well, pink shoelaces, sorry.
Whipped inside, but Richter heading to the middle. That is a turnover. And Mike Hackett is furious with his team. He's going to send in 4 new players.
Line change. All 5.
And he did not have many words of wisdom for those guys as they took a seat. Alvarez, the junior, as Munster now matching up here. At least they were before they got into the half court. Now settle into the zone. Dangerous pass here to the sideline. Highland hasn't moved it great so far, but they've gotten the open looks. Boyd takes it against Johnson. Left it inside. Out here for Burleson into a crowd, and he is fouled.
Munster, Alex Johnson, he is a junior. I've seen him come off the bench a couple times. He plays hard in that typical Munster fashion.
Slavin trying to kiss the window, and a rebound for Hoffman.
Hoffman trying to get back into good graces. He was a starter for the first part of the season.
Wide open, Alvarez. Strong, but an offensive board for Johnson and the stick back.
That's what hustle gets you.
Coach Hackett started 5 guys if you just tuned in. None of them on the floor right now. Sent them all packing to the bench.
But it's that old, there's a 3, wide open.
It is Brady Boyd from downtown on a 3, brought to you by Tech Credit Union.
Just a sophomore, kid looks good, pretty smooth.
And he had drawn the defensive assignment against Josh Malloy, but as we just said, Malloy to the bench. He was one of the 5 who started the ball game.
Reminds me of that Bobby Knight. No greater motivator than
yes, there's a colorful way to tell that.
Butt meets bench.
Yeah, that's right. Both teams trading buckets here. Defense has not exactly been easy to come by. Slavin steps outside. That one's short, and a rebound is pulled in by Green. He had Johnson leaking ahead, but didn't see him.
But another wide open look for Highland.
Here is Crow on the take, and the indication is that this is going to be on the floor.
Highland first foul on number 12, Jake Slavin. That's his first.
Foul is the first on the Trojans, and Jake Slavin the guilty party. In the corner, Green open on the inbound, and that's a 3.
Devin Green getting an opportunity. Knocking it down.
Boyd from the same spot. He's got a couple from downtown.
That kid is smooth.
The quick trigger, Cats on the takeaway. Now in a foot race. Got all the way to the bucket.
Oh, that was nice. Nice floater.
A quick 5-0 run answers Munster's 5-0 run from the Trojans. Wonder how long Mike Hackett will let those guys sit over there on the bench. The new 5 have brought some energy for sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes the rest of the quarter.
Almost a steal, and now it is.
Oh, maybe I would be.
Katz has another one, and he's fouled hard, as Green made sure he was not going to have a chance for an and 1.
And just like that, no, Hackett's just moving his guys down the bench so he could sit down.
Team second, Cameron Katz will be the line shooting 2 free throws for the Trojans.
If you just tuned in, 33 in a row for Munster is on the line tonight.
Cats 74% at the free throw line, which is brought to you by Indiana University Northwest. Both teams hoping to be there plenty today. And Cats has the last 4 Highland points.